Shazam. We're still getting our act together. Ryan is ready. I just sent him the link. Lots and lots and lots to talk about. And we'll probably go in kind of a reverse order. Let's give Ryan a minute. Trying to figure out which way I want to do this. Maybe this way. Shazam!
Hey.
All right. Yeah, I'm a little bit tardy today. That's okay. Just trying to see what's going to work best here. Do you have a good day?
No, it wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, I woke up with the worst plumbing problem.
Oh, no way.
Yep, nothing moved. So my super awesome meal yesterday, which was really good on my return trip from the show and everything else. Yeah, it
came back to.
Well,
yeah,
it was definitely the kind of problem that would make it hard for me to work. So I did not go. And it's like, no. But I'll tell you, let's see if I could show this at all. Let's see, share screen. I do Chrome tab. So this was out in front of the restaurant I ate at yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it was really awesome to see that. The thing is, they're so far off the street that if you drive by, you'll never see that. And it's like, they're so dumb. Put it where everyone can see it. And actually, like literally right behind it. How can I make this work? Trying to figure out a way of doing this without screwing up everything I'm doing here. So if I... No, that's not what I wanted to show.
Did you post that on Facebook?
No, just Instagram.
Okay. I was going to say, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I literally just posted. That's what I ate, and that's what caused my problems. Dude, it was awesome, though. Half rack.
Is that like a smothered steak or something like that?
No, half rack ribs.
Big sausage. Ribs under there.
Yeah, that's ribs smothered under their award-winning barbecue sauce. These guys go to all the local rib fests, like 21 different shows around Ontario.
Yeah.
During non-COVID times, and I guess they tried to tour somewhat this year, but some of the rib fests were a joke apparently. But anyway,
actually
my buddy
had
knew this place, and we went to it.
Sorry, what was that? Had a rib fest this weekend here in Brandon.
Oh yeah,
they did it as a drive-through thing. It was cash only, and they had 2 lanes. You just pick a lane.
See, that's why I refused to go, because earlier in the season, that's what they were doing. I said, that's not Ribfest to me. To me, Ribfest is you go with a bunch of guys, you sit down, each of you goes to a different thing, gets different ribs, different sauces, whatever. You come back, you split them up, and everyone tries 5, 10, 15 different ribs, right?
Oh, yeah.
This drive-through gimmick, we did it earlier in this season, in this area. I said, no, I ain't doing that. My wife said, nope. Because we always go to the local Ribfest, because we have accessibility to maybe 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
But no, that's what I got to eat yesterday. So that was pretty good. So that I woke up and it's like, nothing was happening. Like, uh-oh. But I mean, so look at, there's literally where I was sitting, I'm behind this thing. That's wicked.
That's cool.
I know, and they should put it right out on the street to make people pull in there. And it's really easy to pass and miss, even though they're kind of on an intersection. It's like, oh, I should talk to these guys. But anyhow, I wanted to show that off. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's wicked.
But yeah, so that was kind of the second last thing we did. So heading out to Woodstock, that was so it was literally yesterday turned out to be an all day event, even though I didn't really plan it to be all day. I wasn't home until 6 o'clock, and I left. I was. I mean, I had to drive my wife down to where we're picking up the second vehicle that she could use, so I could use my vehicle to run around Ontario.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken. Um, yeah. So like, we got up at 7 o'clock, showered, did it out the door, took her down to where we were borrowing our friend's vehicle, and I got back around 8 o'clock, waiting for my buddies to show up. I went and gassed up, got my cash because gotta have lots of cash on hand if you're going to go to these shows, just in case. Even though they actually had bank machines inside. But yeah, 8:30 we were on the road. Got there just after 10, pretty much as planned. Great show. Lots of vendors, lots of people. I was really surprised it was that successful show. It looked really
Yeah.
good. I mean, it's the same vendors I'm used to seeing at that show, and like they're there again in like 4 weeks or something.
No.
Yeah, there's another one, but because the same guy sets up a lot of the shows locally. But I mean, that one is a great one to go to. But yeah, lots of fun. So we get out there, 10 o'clock, get in there. And of course, new to us in Ontario, we're now doing everything with the COVID stuff. So show your phone with your COVID stuff and
Yeah.
show your ID. And it's like, give them our phone number and all this nonsense. But yeah, really good show. We're fortunate that in the GTA, prior to COVID, there was lots of shows, and now it's clear that they're ramping back up again.
Yeah.
Things are, if you're at least willing to put up with the shenanigans of being, having your rights violated by them even asking, because it is a violation of our rights. But I get it. Really cool show, and I get in there, and the first thing I see is something from my wife. So I call her. I sent her a message first. I said, "Do we have this?" Because of course, Snups, it doesn't work anymore, right?
Yeah.
So I can't just instantly check my own database. I mean, there's other things I got on my phone I could, but nothing was as good as Snups. But yeah, I keyed it in to what I do have on my phone, keyed it into my Google Photos. I didn't see it, but I don't trust it 100%. So it's like, asked her, go check her cabinet, and she checked. She says she didn't have it. So, but I didn't pick it up because that was like almost the very first guy you see out of the two buildings of the show. And it's like, okay, so I've moved on waiting for her to get back to me. But I knew the guy had lots, so I wasn't too concerned about it. So that was, background. I knew I'd be picking that up anyway on the way out. Walking through, my buddy, there was a handful of Lego guys, nothing great, nothing grand.
Yeah.
And I never expected it to be a lot Lego wise. It's a whole nostalgic toy show. Lots of old stuff. He-Man, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Funko, whatever you want, they got, but never necessarily a lot for me. So if I see anything, I'm happy. Well, I see something out of the corner of my eye because I'm looking for unique stuff or stuff that's just reeks of all bricks
Is that
count.
the Canadian Tire? Yeah, I remember when those were out.
Yeah, and I didn't even haggle the guy. $25. I figured for what it is, sealed set. First, it's ugly as all hell because look, it's clear. The whole truck is made from clear.
Yeah.
Like why?
It's supposed to be ice.
Is that what they're trying to?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the commercials, but it was the truck made of ice, and they had the Motomaster battery in it.
Okay, so my buddy who was with me, two of my friends came with me, and one of them is IT for Canadian Tire, and he said this was a cross promotion with the Motomaster batteries. I go, really?
Yeah.
So, hey, whatever, but the fact they made the
That's
truck out of clear bricks, it's like,
yeah.
really?
That's
It's
actually
so
kind of
ugly.
funny. You got a buddy that works for IT for Canadian Tire, and so do I.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's a guy in Winnipeg works for their IT department that I know.
I wonder if they would know each other.
Yeah, you never know.
Tell them Don from Toronto says hi.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, 2014 set. So this would still be, made in Canada. This is still more or less prior to the Mattel takeover.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
saw
I
it. I had
remember
a
that.
vague memory of it, but like
Oh
when
yeah, the
I,
brick. It looks like the battery.
yeah,
He's holding.
yeah, printed brick.
Yeah,
And now that I'm looking at the figures, it's like, oh, they got this, what I call the secondary figures, because they've had two or three styles of figures, and this one I would call the more Chinese style, because they're definitely not the Call of Duty or the Halo type figures.
yeah,
A lot less joints and stuff, more simplistic. But I was tickled to see this because I thought, hey man, that's just great. Canadian Tire, Canadian thing, Canadian company at the time still. Um, Straight up $25 though. I didn't even haggle with him, and you know the kind of booth he had and the kind of stuff he had, just I don't know. I just felt like haggling him would be kind of insulting, or maybe he need. I looked at it like he probably needs my business. You know what I mean? Because hey, these guys with the shows at times have been tough.
yeah.
I mean, this is only the like kind of the third month where there's been any kind of real shows in 18 months. So, but yeah, I was super happy to see that. And if I got nothing else, hey, I was done.
Yeah.
And I kind of knew I was going to get that from my wife on the way out, so I had that in the back of my head. Walking around, my buddy Jay, he sees the Transformers stuff because he doesn't go to all the shows with me. And last time I picked up something like rare for him. Remember the golden
Oh,
Trents, the
yeah, that
golden
was for
Prime.
him.
So like that kind of gets him off his butt to come out and hang with us and check out this stuff because there might be something for him, a little bit of hidden gold.
Yeah,
And so he sees, and actually two things at the same booth. I walked away from him as I was looking for other stuff, and he ended up getting both a large Rodimus Prime and a small Hot Rod or something, or some combination thereof. But they're both more or less the Hot Rod Rodimus Prime character. I thought, wow, so he scored big. He was pretty happy. And then, maybe an hour and a half later, because we spent a lot of time, we're looking. It's a huge nostalgia thing. My second buddy didn't pick up anything though. The Canadian Tire IT guy, he was looking at stuff, but he didn't actually grab anything. Nothing really spoke to him. He's
yeah,
more of a buy it new, buy it when it's hot and all that kind of stuff. Not grab it later when it's been dropped. And I
yeah.
mean, I saw a Lego. There was a few Lego sets I wanted. One I got beat out on. I turned my back. I hadn't picked it up. It was actually a Hero Factory set. I have no love of these, but it was a sealed set. And I go, oh, that could be something. I turn my back, I fire up Bricklink, and by the time I turn back around, my buddy goes, "Oh, you just got scooped." I go, "What?" And a guy, and it was
He's
worth
already walking
twice.
away with it.
Just a guy, yeah, he's already cashed out. It was like, oh man. And it turns out it was worth double what it was being sold for, sealed. It's like, oh man. That because I thought it would have been cool. Because I'm not a Bionicles guy, I'm not a Hero Factory guy, but it was
Yeah,
kind of a unique find, at least for me. And I thought, oh, well, hey, that just goes to show you, hold on to it like I did this. When I walked around this one guy's booth, I held on to the box. And
yeah,
that's what I should have done. On the way out of the Woodstock thing, before I actually grabbed my wife's set, there was something I saw, and I go, you know what? I just got to get it. And it's hideous. And it was overpriced at first. And I asked the guy, can I see it? So this is what I got. So let's see, we'll make it. So it's some cruddy little starfighter.
with the white
And this is the
line.
brand name Goody. Now I know this name. I've never bought any of their sets. I've never. It's one of the few I've never imported. And from reports I've seen of just the name only, forget this set. Quality of the bricks should be really good. So I see it, and okay, so I still got sticker, $20. So, and of course I couldn't see that. I said, "Can I look at the set?" And I'm holding the set. and I could feel around the edge like it's got a thick walled frame, like the old Lego classic space boxes. And there's a lot of Chinese sets that come that way. It's trade in there. I can feel it
Yeah.
really strong, And it's like, but it's so hideous, and I generally don't buy anything that that doesn't appeal to me. Hey, Jordan, how you doing, Mister Blue? He's hanging around. Hey, Luis. Um, and after having a short conversation with the guy and just looking at some other stuff, I asked him, "Do you have any other brick sets?" And the only thing he had was stuff I had, like buildable Star Wars sets. The figures like Vader and that, and all the crap I've recently taken apart, basically. And I hand this back to him, and he goes, 15 and it's yours. And I go, sold, because for $15 for the number of pieces, it's a company I haven't built, so I figured, you know what, this will be fun. It'll be interesting to see what it's like. I don't even know what year it is.
Are you serious, Ken? That $700 now?
Which one?
The Finch Dowell.
Yeah. They're going like crazy right now.
That's
The set with Finch on the box, yeah.
well. Is that so? No, but I think he's saying just the fig.
Yeah, he sold it for 120. Yeah, he sold it for 125. With
And
the
now
figure
the
alone's going for
now the
7.
figure's loaned for 700 now.
Oh, I could cash out on a few.
I should have. I really should have
Um,
contacted Lego when I could have got the
the heads
head.
and yeah. Some people are getting the full figures, and then the rest of us were getting just the torso, the helmet, and head.
Yeah, I
Um,
never bothered. I guess I should have. Apparently, I should have.
so this, actually, I tell you, the box is pristine for compared to a lot of stuff I pick up. This is a 2015 set. Actually, the company name, Jin Lexin. So, they got a reputation for copying a lot of stuff. These guys, I
Yeah,
know, because I've seen them in the past copy a lot of stuff. I don't know if this theme was original. By the way, weird name. Look at this. CNNTNTENDFNRHEGEMNNY. I'm not even going to pretend to say it, but I don't know if
yeah,
that's supposed to be like German or Arabic or something translated. There's a lot of like there's Hebrew and something written on the bottom. I mean, very odd find, and I'll do more research on it before I get around to building it. On the way out of there, and then I'll free the floor before I go on. So give me a
yeah.
chance to rest my mouth. So this is something I never thought I would pay for. Now I paid
Oh,
$4 for it. So uncirculated money, and this is not the only one I bought, but this is the one I'm going to show. This is one from my birth year.
oh,
And the guy
cool.
had a bunch, there's always guys who've got stamps, coins, bills, sports cards,
Yeah.
all over the show. And those are the ones I kind of always look like this as I'm walking. I almost never stop because I'm not buying that stuff. My family was into stamps as a kid. My dad was into coins when I was a kid. My family collected everything and anything. And it's like, I know enough to not get too interested because I get sucked in. But when I saw that he had money cheap, uncirculated, pristine condition, I picked up a bunch. And I got like a 1959 bill in that, give to my daughter, which is actually, I think, my mom's birth year. All kinds of neat stuff. But I just thought, how cool is that? Uncirculated. Because the only reason I really thought about it was the guy selling was talking with someone else. And he's just talking about, his daughters. They've never seen paper ones or paper twos for that matter. I'm thinking, neither has my daughter because they grew up in the age of loonies and toonies, right? So I just thought, hey, I better grab some of this stuff while I can.
Yeah.
So I grabbed a bunch of it, and I might make an effort to grab some more. But how funny was it? Like, I walked out with like, you know, $3 of legal tender and had spent $12.
Yeah.
It's like, it seems stupid, right? But I just thought, how cool is that? Uncirculated tender.
Yeah. I was lucky to catch the end of the $1 $2 bills kind of thing.
Yeah,
I
and he
think
had
that
some
was the
twos, and I
end.
thought about it.
Trying
Maybe
to
I'll
think
catch
when
him
they
next
did
time.
away. Was it late '80s when they late '80s, early '90s? I think wasn't it when they did away with
The Toonies? I
toonies
don't
and loonies?
I don't know exactly when, and I wish I did, but
Yeah, I want to say it was like right around the end of the '80s, kind of thing, somewhere in there.
okay.
But
So I made an intentional effort to not watch your video.
oh,
So I don't know what you did or didn't do.
all
I
right.
will. I'll give
Well,
you the view later, though. I'll absolutely watch it later.
so
By the way, do you realize that every other time when I spell out your name, I spell it wrong? Sometimes I
yeah, I
spell it with
know.
a C and sometimes with a K. And I know it, and it's killing me because I can't seem to remember it.
I, I never say anything. I notice it every now. Sometime
I'm
you got it
aware
on
I'm
like the main
stupid, so I
post.
appreciate you not saying it because I
Yeah,
realize I'm stupid. It's like, oh, damn it.
I just don't want to be a dick, kind of thing. So I'm like, whatever.
No, leave being the dick to me. I'm the one who keeps forgetting it. At
So
work, I try and make such an effort, with all the guys with interesting names. I do my best to remember their names and how to say it. They try and give me a shortened English version. No, tell me your name. I'm going to make an effort to know your name. Respect you enough to say
yeah,
your name. Yeah, I feel bad about that. So what you got?
so started off. This was my 40th birthday gift, which you obviously knew about because I
Oh,
heard
I
about it
did I?
after. I heard the
Was
story
there some
after.
was there some conspiracy?
Yeah.
Dude, do you realize that I almost ignored your wife?
Oh, really?
I, I get a lot of requests,
Yeah.
and I just don't answer everybody. I just don't.
Yeah.
Especially if it's not someone I already know or see or whatever. There's plenty I don't. And she had contacted me on the other account,
Yeah.
which is one that's a pain in the bucks. I got to flip to it. It's not the one you contact me and most of the world contacts
Oh,
me
okay.
on. So it's like, oh, okay. And I almost missed it completely. And so she asked me some things and I couldn't answer them because, of course, I don't know everything you got. So I said, I'll make an effort and I'll get back to you in a couple days. So I
Yeah.
had pumped you. I don't know if you had realized it, but I had actually straight up asked you a couple of sets. And it's like, okay, so I made it easy for her. I took pictures of
Yeah.
my sets and I said, he likes this. He
These
likes this.
ones.
This one's at this price. This one's at this price. You can find this at this place. You can find this at that price. And
Yeah.
I figured they were both easy to get. So I figured she couldn't go wrong, whichever one she got.
I know she was having trouble finding. Well, there was one other set. Yeah, and she was having trouble finding it. She got this come from Amazon, which is funny. She had never made an account, so I guess she's gotten an Amazon account now. So it's the first time I think she's ordered anything on Amazon.
Oh, wow. Hey, Axel.
See you, Axel. Have a good night.
I'm not sure if he's coming or going, but glad you're here.
Yeah. So got that. The slave one. It'll always be the slave one.
Oh, hey,
And
hey, Luis has got us in English here. Awesome. No, no one wants to use the translator.
No, no.
If you got skills in English.
Yeah. So
Oh, very nice.
that's cool.
I've
So
never seen that. Oh, okay.
that's record.
Have they changed the boxes, by the way?
This one's wider than they usually are.
Okay.
Uh, I would say it's about a third wider.
Okay.
But
Of
yeah,
course, screwing up everyone who's got them nice on the shelf, and now, yeah, let's change the box.
well, you know what? The ones that they're angled. Usually they're angled on one side, so you can just keep stacking them next to
Okay.
each other. But yeah, so I got three of the, I guess technically five of the Bad Batch.
So you're going to try and get them all now?
I'm gonna try, see whether it happens or not.
Are they all actually out?
Tech is supposed to be out. I missed, if they had pre-order, I missed it. But it's saying October 4th. But I would say maybe by the end of October. I just have to keep checking online, see if it pops up. This was said, or it was released on August 18th, and it just
Oh,
popped up on GameStop like last week.
okay.
Just happened that I every now and then I'll look maybe once a week, if maybe. I just happened to look. I was like, oh crap, and it pick up in store. Cool. So I got that, and then I picked up that from Canadian Tire.
Oh, very nice.
So that was the other one I wanted badly. So that
Very nice. I know, just for the figures. I love the figures.
Yeah, I love that Gar Saxon. Looks really cool. Got that.
Good evening, Brickham's Den.
Hey man, my birthday was on Friday. I turned 40. The big 40. So I
I
was
like how you
saying,
said that as you leaned away. The big 4-0.
big 40. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
So
Now,
the beauty with Canadian Tire and collecting Canadian Tire money all year, I get to splurge on Lego,
nice.
which I know I'm sure my wife just loves that. But
So you definitely got your Mando collection lined up pretty good.
yeah, yeah. And then I got this came in the mail today.
Oh,
Bricklink order.
parts.
So those would be the parts for completing the gunship. So the only thing I should be missing is the one figure, which
Nice.
Brad's got sitting in his house till I'm ready to check out.
Check it out with something else.
Yeah. Well, he's got a few things there. I'm just waiting.
He was busy yesterday. I tell you, he, I go to the door, grab the, oh, duh. So I didn't realize. So
Oh,
that,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, snagged that from him. So very happy about that. And I got the wrong picture up, but let's see. Yeah. So went to his place, picked this up because I think it was on our last new bricks when he
Yeah.
kind of held a gun in my head and made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Right?
Yeah.
So very happy to have the set. Had the figure already, so this is just bonus, right?
That's an open one, eh?
Yeah, this is an open set, and happy for it. And he's gone through it, and yeah, it's okay though.
You have one sealed, right? So you were getting that one to build.
Yeah. Which is the sweetest part of this deal is the other one gets to stay sealed.
Yeah.
It's like yes.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't him, I wouldn't buy a used set because I don't want to be hunting down parts and all this. And
yeah.
And there was a little thing, and he fixed it. He hunted down the part, and so super happy he did that. But of course, picking the setup, it's like, inside his front door, he's got all the other pickups for today. And it's like he's just doing a mad business. Everyone's got to go check out btlgbricks.ca. He's just doing great. And I go, this is just for this afternoon. He goes, oh yeah, this is just. He's going to get all his exercise getting up and down off the couch to answer the door. I mean, doing great business. But of course, he's in his Lego basement doing everything he's got to do. But yeah, so picked that up before I went to Camp 31 and plugged up the plumbing. And then my last trip that I'm willing to talk about was went to Brick Underground, Jonathan, and he hooked me up with I ripped the bag. See, this is why you buy Ziploc bags and not the cheap dollar store ones. Zipper seal. Yeah, see, it's the same ones from the dollar store my wife gets. But he hooks me up. So complete set, all those Marvel CMFs. and I ask him to open them so that we're 100% sure what's in them. And then I love what he does here. Just so I get the pleasure of opening them up again, he puts them in little foil
Oh, cool.
Ziploc bags. So yeah, I get to go through all of these later. Because it's a Sunday night, I'm not going to open them tonight. I'll open them up maybe tomorrow night. Do a dedicated live for that. So that's kind of cool. I don't have to count him. I trust the guy. Plus I know where he lives. He pitched him to me because of course he's still recovering from an injury, right? So pitched him to me through a window. Not many of those deliveries.
Did Rick scoop you on the Scorpio set? Was he the one? Just what he's saying in the chat, maybe.
Oh, hang on. Where? What did I miss here?
Just go back about 7 or 8 comments.
No, it was Hero Factory Fire Lords set, I think, was the name of it. But
Cold winter months resulted. Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Yeah, I missed it. But yeah, it's that's what I get for turning my back. It's like I don't know why I turned my back. That was kind of foolish. But and so that was yesterday's stuff, So that was kind of cool. Lots of stuff, right?
Let's see.
That's not everything.
Axel was asking, did Lego ever make another Gungan sub? They made one before that one.
Yeah. So there's been 2 of them. And the one with the Amidala, I believe, is definitely the nicer one with the nicer prints, and figures are better. Everything's more or less improved. I don't think anyone would dispute that. So yeah, that was great for yesterday. But I had enough to do new bricks based on before. That's why I thought, oh, maybe I'll do it Friday night, maybe I do it Saturday night.
Yeah.
But then it's like, and honestly, yeah, we should have been doing this last night, but I was exhausted, man. 8:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock at night, I got home, and then I had to go back out to race my wife back down so we could deliver the second vehicle, and then drive. Yeah, and I had to drive. So let's say 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
there was a lot of driving that day. So the first time in forever, Lego delivered something. FedEx delivered Lego to me.
Yeah, and you were home.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, incredible. I'll show you what I got. Don't cut myself. And this was another one of those, oh my God, how did it get here? Because the tape on the other side where the shipping label is
pretty much
I
open.
Don't know. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. Like, how does it even get here? So if I do this.
Yep. Rick needs to sharpen his knife.
Well, the problem is it's starting to get glue. Who said that, Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah, the knife guy.
He can help you with that, yeah.
You know what's funny? They're starting to come down on hunters, fishermen, knife people. The YouTube world is getting harder and harder to navigate. Like soon you won't even be able to make a video on knives and knife sharpening and knife manufacturing.
Yeah.
So,
ooh.
Yeah. Oh, look at this right in front of the camera too. What a bozo. All right. So, real excited. Now the box, this won't ever win anyone's award for a nice box because that got kind of crunched.
Oh, yeah.
But, oh, look at that on both sides even. Thank you, Lego. But, yeah, I've had this for, what, a couple days, a week, whatever.
But, yeah, those Christmas sets are neat, actually.
They're good investments, too. They're not bad investments at all. I mean, it's not necessarily a theme I'd go out of my way for, but we both like them. So my wife's going to love building this one. Because this year she doesn't have to rebuild anything. They're all still built beside me. So
oh yeah, they're all under glass. So
yeah, previous years, break them down, rebuild, break them. We haven't done it. They're all here. So she's got that. And then I'm not gonna say this one out loud because I'm gonna show her after. Finally, I got that for her because it's constantly sold out. Constantly. So she's gonna like that. So I'm very happy to get that. And then I got a little bit of Lego for me because I don't have enough.
No.
I mean, what do they call this? Oh, the Forge. Yeah.
The Forge.
I'm not a playset guy, but come on, the figures, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so deep in the hole on the Mandalorian type stuff that at this point, if there's something I'm probably going to be complete on right now, it's probably going to be Mandalorian stuff. And I suspect if they do any Book of Boba, I will be stuck on that too.
Well, that's now I'm trying to think what I'm missing from the Mandalorian line.
I don't think you're missing much because
Right, the
you've
Forge.
got, yeah, I mean the Forge and there is a bigger set, I think. And I think from the Mandalorian there might even be a small transport that neither of us have, but
oh right. Yeah. There's the transport.
There's a $50 set. I mean, there's some that I'm just in no rush for because there's lots of time.
Yeah.
Again, spazzing out Forge. Now, and if that was it, that'd be great. But
ATS to the Red Lake. Yeah, that's an old. I'm thinking it's of the new.
Hey, Doc.
The new stuff. Hey, Doc.
Oh, does
yeah,
Doc
I guess
have
the advent calendar.
Does Doc have good eyes?
Technically.
Because so my mom. Let's get rid of you, Yoda Duck. So my mom went to Costco and normally I would never get this unless it was hugely discounted, but she saw it, and of course Costco had it for $10 or less than what everyone else has it. So I said, yeah, fine. Why not? And of course it's got, Christmas Mando, Christmas Baby Yoda. I don't know if anything else was unique in here. It's got that that IG-88 type robot.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, but I don't know. It seems interesting. Is there a Tusken Raider in there? Wow, yeah, cool. I mean, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 figs. Not too bad. I mean, that's actually, this one probably costs more than the last two put together that I have. Yeah, Grogu. He's Baby Yoda. We all know he's Baby Yoda. Screw that Grogu stuff. No one was happy with that name. Nobody.
Yeah.
Actually, is there a bill in there? I still got to pay my mom for that.
Well, like in Ahsoka, she says the name on the show, and everyone's like, "What did she say?"
Yeah.
Like,
excuse me. It? Clear your throat, lady.
Grow what?
Grow. You know what? It's something that they could trademark and copyright and do all that stuff. I mean, we knew it wasn't going to be Fred. The Mando and Fred. Turner and Hooch. And actually, so my wife got in on this. And this one has actually been here for a week. Now, I'm not trying to get them all, but this looks enough like a warthog that I figured, okay, this passes. Because, I want to have all the warthogs, and I do. So I figure, this is worthy of an honorable mention.
I'm not a Halo guy, but it looks like a warthog to me.
It looks enough like a warthog, and I just watched Doom's live video earlier or yesterday where he built this, and it's like he compared it to the recent warthog build, and it's like you know what? You could be forgiven for calling this a warthog. It's, I mean, to me, that's a warthog.
Yeah.
So what I'll probably do is when I start building out the newest hogs I've got, I'll make that the last one, give it honorable mentions. Where is the spider? What's Axel saying here?
Well, the
Where's the
spiders from the
spider from that Mandalorian episode? Not in the Christmas set. Spider?
you remember when they crashed the Razor Crest into the ice or whatever, and then they end up running into all those spiders, and that's when the X-wings come in. It's the guy from
Oh,
what show was he from?
Kim's Convenience?
Yeah, yeah, he
Yeah.
comes in. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
He was so tickled to be invited to act on that episode because he's a big Star Wars fan. He's a big cosplayer, loves to dress up and stuff.
Yeah,
So it's nice to have a fan of the stuff involved.
it was right up his alley. Anyway,
With the frog lady. Hey, tell me that was not one of the funniest episodes ever. With the frog lady and Baby Yoda eating the
he's
eggs.
eating their eggs.
At every turn, he's eating an egg.
Yeah.
It's like, there's something special to that show. I know some people feel like it's been a little drawn out or whatever. Like maybe none of it would be good enough to be a movie, but it's not a movie. It's a serialized TV show,
Yeah.
and that's where it fits. A half hour, 45 minutes tops, and it's not so bad.
The first episode came out, and like I saw that. I saw him when it goes into like the cantina or whatever, and he gets those two guys. I don't know. That hooked me right there. I was like, okay, this is cool. This will be a good show.
Well, I like the Wild West feel of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy from that was in Big Bang Theory, the guy who played the geologist all the time in Big Bang Theory. He was driving the speeder.
Yeah. So that's my small haul.
Yeah.
Even without snups, I'm going to have lots of work to do.
I'm going to say that's one of your biggest ones, I think.
That's a big one. I could easily have done 2 or 3 episodes. And if I had done them as I grabbed them in the last week and a half, it's like, yeah. Because, like, the Halo's been sitting around for probably a week. This one my daughter brought up after swinging with Grandma the other day. The Lego box, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. But it's like I knew I wanted to try and include the show. It's just a shame that the shows are always on a Sunday. And it's like, I hate that. I want it done on a Saturday.
Well, yeah. Then you still have Sunday to recoup from all the driving.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, Brad the Lego guy's got his fall sale.
3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, October 16th should be a Saturday. For those of you in Ontario, it's a nice drive. It'll be beautiful because the leaves will be. They were starting to change this weekend. I started to see it because the temperatures are 12 to 18 degrees at certain times of the day now. So now we're seeing all the greenery change. So his area should be beautiful in 3 weeks. Thinking of going. It's a long haul.
So, yeah.
But then if I can drag the wife, then she can have some ribs, and then we'll just make sure we have some Metamucil before and after to make sure.
Yeah.
This episode of New Bricks This Week brought to you by Metamucil. Luckily, Duckalax. No, I really didn't want to go that route. Yeah. So we took in lots of caffeine today and Metamucil, and we're just gonna let things chill and do their own thing. Because it's like my daughter said, well, we got this other stuff that's kind of like 10 minutes and there's no problem anymore. It's like, no, it's okay.
Which is you didn't go to the lengths. You didn't get out the prune juice.
Yeah, no. And it's funny. Like I'm looking at the dates over there in the kitchen. It's like I could have been chugging the dates, make a date drink out of it and blend it up. And because there was a time,
Yeah, Ken, I got everyone beat as far as distance for if I was going to drive for that show.
Oh, so Mama's asking about the rib place. So Camp 31, it's on Paris Road. I think I posted the address, but I probably still have it literally here. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good hour and a half for you, Mama. Camp 31. Yeah, Paris Road, Brant, Ontario.
Night, Ken.
You out of here? All right, take it easy, Ken. Lord of the Figs, folks. Check them out on Bricklink. Lots and lots and lots of minifigs. Basically, you're going to take the 403 right into Brant County. It's not hard to navigate. Beautiful drive, though. You're going to love it.
Paris or Brantford?
Well, I'm in Toronto, but that place is it's Paris Road, and I'm not sure if it's technically Brant County. Still, technically it's in Paris because it's Paris Road, Paris, Ontario. 22 Paris Road, Paris, Ontario, N3L 5X2. It's the only one you're going to see local anyway. If you see any of the Camp 31s, they're US, so ignore them.
Cool.
Yeah, Brantford is not the same as Brant. Brant County.
So I guess now I got to figure out what I'm going to build next.
Yeah, well, you have no shortage of sets now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
My wife, though, she's got stuff too.
I got to dig into the older stuff and start building some of the. Because I likely won't build any of the new stuff for quite some time. I need to start pulling some of the stuff out of the closet, start building it.
Yeah,
I want to get on.
I got to decide on a theme to start, and I'm torn between some of the cool mega themes that are sitting, and everyone's been talking about the ghost the last 2 or 3 days. So it's like,
oh yeah,
it'd be kind of nice to build all those out. I don't know. I got only a few more sets I want to tear down.
Yeah,
it's not much. It is not much, and I thank everyone who's been patient sitting through that garbage.
Ghost and Phantom, I've got, Phantom 2, I've got, actually, that's new sealed. I've got that. I don't want to open it yet, though.
No.
No.
I'm curious how well it fits because it's supposed to be compatible, too. It's supposed to fit in the back just like the first one is.
I've seen pictures of it put on there, and it looks kind of like it's out of place. It's a little too big, but it will sit there.
I think both of them are too big. The scale is cockeyed for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, these are what I call the play scale toys. I mean,
yeah.
If the ghost itself was large, then the smaller Phantoms would look a lot better. But I hate putting new boxes on the desk because every one of them marks the desk. I got little marks from the color.
Yeah.
So I'll be sitting there afterwards like, I got to get this color off.
You have to get it with the magic eraser.
Yeah. Well, it's usually not that bad. A little wipe down. I mean, because this is kitchen countertop surface. This is pretty good stuff.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to...
I know, Rick. I was raised in Brant County. You little whippersnappers. I used to walk backwards through the rain and the fire and the snow in Brant County.
Through 6 feet of snow, uphill both ways.
Uphill and backwards. Bare feet. That hurt my throat.
Probably if you go to your window, you'll hear her hollering at you tonight.
Oh. Well, here to the 427, it's probably the 15 kilometers, so that'd be pretty good.
Screw you, Rick!
Do you have enough room to display the sets once built? Oh, I do now, but not everything. Let's say I've torn apart, I don't know, 70 to 80 sets now. So I can start building a whole hell of a lot. I could build probably 3 to 6 UCS sets. and then a handful of smaller ones, or build a fair bit of smaller ones. Like I could build out now all of the Masters of the Universe theme, all of the Game of Thrones theme, and probably all the warthogs, and still not sweat the space. But then, how much further could I go after that before I start doing silly things like putting one set on top of another,
Yeah,
behind another,
jamming
um,
them
putting
propping them up.
starships on their side or on their butt because they'll somehow balance perfectly that way. It's like, Mr. Blue, I absolutely do. I'm willing to take donations.
Yeah. Hey, Brad.
Absolutely. Whoa, Brad, I just finished hyping your sale 10 minutes ago. Your ears must have
Yeah,
been burning.
you're getting promotions, all kinds of promoting here.
Yeah. If I was really smart, I would have put it in a scroller. But, given I was like 5 minutes late to my own show. Well, we were watching that Boblos Abishola, and I got to admit, I like that show. I don't know if it was a season premiere, but we were catching up on it. It's like, oh, damn. This is another reason why I should have done the show last night.
Yeah.
Every collector has the same problem at one point. Yeah. Well, in the case of Lego, it's great because I just get to knock them all down, put them in totes. They're all bagged and tagged and ready. Let's say I get stupid one day and I need to sell XYZ. Well, I'll just pull out the bag, pull out the instructions. Here you go.
Yeah.
Give me some money.
Yeah.
We ain't there yet.
I've done that a couple times, but
Although
I
there's
weaned out the stuff
absolutely
that I wasn't
stuff.
interested in.
There's definitely probably some stuff that I've torn apart in the last 3 weeks that I could probably say goodbye to. But it probably wouldn't be the Lego stuff. It would probably be the non-Lego. Isn't it funny? Didn't break a single thing with all that non-Lego, but boy, that Lego stuff sure breaks, eh?
Yeah.
Oh man, that Chinese stuff's crud, really?
Yeah.
They didn't break a single piece of that stuff taking it apart. And some of that stuff went together really tough.
Oh, Brad.
Oh, I saw the MTT go up today.
Yeah. Yeah, and I saw the price tag too.
He showed me the box yesterday.
Oh.
And I kept my mouth with it. I almost asked him how much, and I just kept my mouth shut as I turned my back as I was leaving. Like, you know what?
It's in my pile. Thanks.
Yeah, it's probably the best box he's ever shown me too.
He's just tossing it in. Oh, good.
It's
hey, cool.
It's free. Did he say
just
free?
Just a sweetener. Cool.
Just a sweetener. Makes you want to buy that fig now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get back to streaming this week. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm gonna start something.
Well, I'm around. Might be just a few more I want to tear apart, but I'm absolutely available to hang around. And then this is going to look different. That's 100% for sure. I'm changing this, and boxes are going different places. And because while I've made a lot of space, it's like I don't have to have it look so cruddy. I can make it displayable again. And like I said, that DTOF, I don't know what I'm going to do with that DTOF, but something I should show you. I'm going to post it later, what my corner looks like. My wife loaded up with Girl Scout cookies, floor to ceiling. Yeah, like 20 cases of Girl Scout cookies. Well, we do this every year. This is not new. Leave the Enterprise. Yeah, it's the only one I won't build. I can't put it anywhere. I should entertain offers on it. Actually, that's BS. I'll give it to my mom before I ever sell it.
Yeah, the cookies for Rick's midnight snacks.
Yeah, for all the late night streams.
Yeah.
Sugar to stay awake. We're going to give up the energy drink, guys. We're going straight to Girl Scout cookies. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I think we're going to shut this down. It is Sunday. We went an hour. We both got work in the morning. So let's see.
Monday. See, you're living in the past.
Oh, my God, yeah.
See, some of us work today.
Oh, hey, I got a whole 3 days of work still to look forward to.
Hey, do you have to work Thursday?
Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. Why?
Because it's the new holiday or whatever.
Oh, it's only
Are you
federal
open?
holiday, so it's not
Yeah,
stat for us.
we're
And
wide open. So.
yeah, everyone will be at work in my
Even
warehouse.
my wife actually, she works in healthcare. She's actually on work. Surprisingly enough.
I'm just messing around with stuff.
Hey, OBR.
He comes in on the tail
Showing
end,
up right at the end, eh?
right at the end. Here, everyone, go click on OBR. He's got lots of videos. Axel's still around. See, I knew he wasn't gone. Okay, Bo. We are going to shut down, though. Thanks, everyone, for hanging with us,
Yeah.
and catch you later this week.
Take care, guys.
Peace. And